Hey folks, welcome to Shooting Up North. I'm your host Louis Carlin, heard right here on the Alliance Pro Wrestling Network. Thank you so much for joining me today. News is out on why Matt Striker and Impact Wrestling have parted ways. In this week's Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer talked about Matt Striker's release from Impact Wrestling. The move, according to Dave Meltzer, had been in the work for months. The company will now have to scramble to find a replacement as a Hard to Kill pay-per-view is coming up soon. So according to Dave Meltzer, this is from Dave Meltzer, Matt Striker had been the lead announcer, who had been the lead announcer was let go this past week. Management wasn't happy with his performance, that this is something that had been in the works for months. There is no word on the replacement, but obviously something is in the works since they are doing a pay-per-view tomorrow. So there will definitely be a new somebody filling in for Matt Striker. Good chance if they can't find anybody, it's going to be Josh Matthews. But bottom line, Matt Striker fired from Impact Wrestling due to poor performance. They weren't happy with his performance. I'm surprised because it says here, Matt Striker had primarily been a commentator since 2008. He worked on ECW, NXT. He worked on Lucha Underground, Lucha Libre, AAA, AAA, I should say. Then he landed with Impact Wrestling, and there were big expectations from Matt Striker. I was excited. A lot of people were excited that Matt Striker was going to be the new play-by-play announcer, but I don't. I have to admit this. He just hasn't been as good as he was in the past. That's just my feeling, and I guess Impact Wrestling felt the same way. Less firing him due to poor performance. So we'll see who his replacement is. There's a lot of guys out there. Ian Riccaboni comes to mind, as I mentioned. Mauro Ranallo comes to mind as well. So we'll see. But there's a very, very good chance, though, despite the fact that he told me that he doesn't miss being the play-by-play announcer, that Josh Matthews will fill in on Saturday. Nothing's confirmed. I'm just speculating. Hopefully, maybe they can get Ian Riccaboni to come in and sit down with D'Lo Brown. But we'll see. We'll see who the new play-by-play announcer will be on Saturday during Hard to Kill. Once again, Matt Striker fired from Impact Wrestling due to what Impact Wrestling felt was poor performance. One more quick note, in case you haven't heard, there was a big change to the Ultimate X match, the ladies Ultimate X match and Hard to Kill. Rachel Ellering no longer a part of that match. Alicia Edwards taking her spot. There was no reason as to why Rachel Ellering is no longer in the match. I hope it's not COVID, but there was no reasoning given, but Alicia Edwards will be taking Rachel Ellering's spot in the Ultimate X match, which I still feel Tasha Steelz is going to win. Okay, so we're going to leave it at that for now. Anything else breaks, I'll be back. Thinking about doing a few more things later today, but I'll be back. But until then, thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye. Stay safe, everyone. So long. Bye-bye.